Hey there, welcome back once again. We are playing Suikoden 1, the HD remaster, and we're coming up on the end of the game. We're headed towards Gregminster Palace, which is the final section of the game. We've already fought the fight. We fought a big battle there and lost no one. Save the best battle for last, I guess. Sadly, I did not have an opportunity to do any grinding or leveling before the stream tonight because in the time I was supposed to be doing that, I instead had tickets to see, I was able to get tickets to see an early screening of the new Jurassic World movie. So that's where I've been up until about 10 minutes ago. We just got home from there. It's Dane. How's it going? You are first. You are first. I hope you're having a good evening, staying cool. I'm sorry. Oh, it's good. It was actually really good. Compared to the last few movies, it couldn't have been bad. Oh, you fat? How's it going? Hope everything's well. All right, let's switch over. We're going to get into this. We're going to head for Gregminster Palace. We might have to do a little bit of running around and leveling because, well, nobody's weapons are maxed. Well, a couple of people are. And there's going to be some gear that we want to buy. So let's get into it. All right, here we go. Milking the franchise. Yes, but they at least did it right this time. This movie feels like if all of the movies between, like, say, Jurassic Park 2 and this movie didn't exist, this movie would have been a good third movie. I don't know. This one was pretty good. I very much enjoyed it. That would be Star Wars. Yes, 100%. As I love Star Wars. Don't get me wrong. I love Star Wars. I think it needs a break. I actually think Marvel needs a break too. I think that this might be a bit of a hot take. The movie Rogue One, in my opinion, was the best Star Wars movie. So there's that. They have a Netflix animated series. Then that Netflix animated series is actually considered canon to the Jurassic World universe. Do you think they, Adam, good evening, ladies. I didn't say good evening to Lady Zelda, I don't think. Good evening. Do you think they execute Sanchez after taking Gregminster? I doubt it. Think you get some sort of ending after you beat the game. Excellent. There were 4 series. The one with the kids on the island at camp is considered canon. Who am I looking at? You. There you are. Commander, I leave the rest to you. Would you like to switch party members? No, I think we're good. I think we've got our party put together. This is our, for the better or the worse, this is our end game party. It may not be the best possible end game party, but it's the one we're going to use. The other series branch off from the kids stuck on the island one. Okay. I haven't ever watched any of them. So I couldn't tell you whether any of them are any good or not. Yes, what have you got? Anything new? How about you? We know there's good gear here, but we have no money. Look at that. Silver hat. We could outfit everyone with a silver hat if we had enough money. Dragon armor would be good for Flick. We could use another master's robe for Sylvana. Ooh, the Earth Shield is actually better than the Chaos Shield that we've got. There's some great gear there. This just lets us attach and remove. We don't need to do that. refuse to see any of the Disney Star Wars trilogy movies. They're not great. They're not, honestly, I don't think they're as bad as a lot of people say, but they're definitely not excellent movies. They're just good enough. And then outside of now I haven't watched Andor. I hear good things about Andor, but outside of The Mandalorian, anything else I've watched Star Wars wise that has been like direct to streaming has not been very good. It's been a long time, Master Reesmeech. I remember now. You let us go at Quaba Fortress, despite our piss-poor acting. Indeed. Your name was Stoltenheim Reinbach III, if I recall correctly. So, what do you want? We need you to step aside. I'm afraid I can't. I'm an Imperial General, after all. Don't you get it? The Imperial Army is finished. Stand aside. I'd hate to kill someone I owe a debt to. If the Imperial Army has fallen, so be it. I will not betray Emperor Barbarossa. I, Ein Guide, swore an oath of loyalty. If I were to betray him, who would he have left? Now, Master Reesmeech, if you wish to go any further, you must do so over my dead body. Anyone who says they are bad should be forced to watch a triple feature consisting of Manos, the Hands of... What, you got a problem with Manos, the Hands of Fate? Birdemic, and The Room. Skeleton Crew is pretty good, I think. Is that the one that's based on the characters from Clone Wars? Everyone has told me the cartoons are actually really good, like the Clone Wars and Rebels, and that. I haven't watched any of those yet, but everyone has told me they are excellent. All right, let's take this guy out. I'm assuming I can just run back and heal after this. Maybe not, but we're gonna find out. We haven't done anything, so. What do you have? You have the lightning rune. Let's just try attacking and see what happens. Five level 4 slot. Luke is great. Like I said, this is our end game party, and it may not be the best possible end game party by any means, but it's the one we've chosen, and that's what we're going with. We didn't have a choice on Victor and Flick. $25 points of damage. That's what happens when your weapon is garbage. Why are we watching it at single speed? That's a good question. How much life do you think this guy has? And Victor is definitely, like, he's proving his worth. Once we gave him that double beat rune, he's amazing. Flick's probably a little behind, but he's got a lightning rune, and he's gonna rock that. No live action with 4 kids find an abandoned ship and get into trouble with pirates. Oh, it's a live action show. Okay, that I haven't seen. I don't know anything about that one, I guess. Told ya. Yeah, Victor's kicking some butt. Evidently, this guy doesn't have a high hit. Well, I guess we did just lower his hit chance by 20%. I have no idea how much life this guy's got. Oh, hey, that hurt. We might actually have to take this guy seriously for a second. Oh, Victor's down. All right, probably time to get serious. Let's just remove this guy from existence. He made me angry by hurting Victor. Lightning storm. That's not what I. Whoops. There we go. He doesn't have one that will bring people back to life. Let's do Fog of Deception again. It only lasts a couple of rounds. You killed my man bear. Prepare to die. There we go. He's out. He's gone. Only 2,000 potch from that fight. My emperor, I'll go on ahead. And he's gone. Fool, you had it all wrong. Yeah, he died for the wrong cause. But just as some things are worthless, even if they're right, maybe some things can be worthwhile, even if they're wrong. Or, hear me out, guys, let's not go in. There's a perfectly good inn back here. Oh, the inn is locked. Is everything locked now? Now that we've attacked the castle? No, we can still get this. We can start buying up silver hats. We can buy one. One silver hat. We probably shouldn't do that until everybody's weapons are maxed. But we could spend a little bit. Let's do this. Does anyone have any? I didn't give anyone any meds. We're gonna go back. There might be a little bit of this going on in fourth. Been watching episodes of Home Improvement on Netflix. Yes, I just like the show. Grew up watching a lot of sitcoms and stuff. Same. I not watching Home Improvement, but definitely grew up watching sitcoms. That used to be the family thing, right? Like we'd get together, we'd have to sit around the TV when things were live, because I'm old. Oh, I only need to go to the first floor, don't I? I could do something really dumb. Or really smart, maybe. I could go up and get our prosperity runes, and we could just run around in the courtyard until we have enough money to buy all the silver helms and to buy Flick the dragon armor and finish increasing our weapons. What I think is really funny is I feel like his shows since then haven't done that bad a job of, like, he plays the super mega character, but they haven't done a bad job of including other characters who are not, who are like always trying to influence him to be more progressive. Third floor, second floor? I don't remember. I should know. Second floor. Not be a caveman. I mean, yes, that's what his whole comedy was built on, right? Okay. Withdraw. Where are they? Where did I put you? Here we go. Prosperity orbs. We're going to give those to, not Luke. We're going to give those to Tengar and Sylvana. And we're going to just make enough money to get the gear that we need before we move on and finish upgrading everyone's weapons. That'll gain us a few more levels as well. Conservatives can't be funny because they're all about punching down, not punching up. no great conservative comedians because it's not. See, and I still find Tim Allen to be funny, but not necessarily just him as a comedian, but his shows. But you're not wrong. He does try to do a lot of punching down with his comedy. And they do, that's why I said they do a good job of like balancing him out. He's always got someone there punching back. And a lot of times they're able to show him how wrong he is, which is great. Oh, probably the writing. It's probably the writing. I'm not going to doubt that. 43, 27. Okay, we're going to need to come back here with quite a bit. Okay, let's do this. I'm just going to keep these in their inventory so I remember what they've got. We'd like to keep those back later. And attach Sylvana's prosperity rune. There we go. Whoops. All right, let's do some money earning. Use this elevator down to the first floor. You couldn't make a show like All in the Family today. Too many people would think Archie Bunker was the hero. Everyone knew Archie was the joke, not the Joker. I mean, that was kind of the point, right? He was supposed to be the one in the wrong. Like he still was a, but there was also this, there was also a point to the show that Archie was supposed to be a good guy. He was supposed to be a good person despite his thoughts. And he was having to learn to be a better person. And I don't think that works anymore. I think that we have too much belief that now Archie is just an evil person and could not possibly be good. Reaching 3 digits heat index. Yeah, we were over 100 heat index again, like 105 again today. It's been kind of crazy this week. It was 112 degrees in our car. All right, there are things out here just to fight, right? Or do we have to go into the castle to find things to fight? We must have to go in. Oh, what do we got? Here, look, come on. Get over there. There we go. Wind spun armor. That might be even better. Oh, Flick has no gear on. No wonder he's in bad shape. Why does he have no gear? Is everybody else geared? Oh, because we just got Flick back. That's why. Did I miss it? Where'd the... Oh, who can use that? 63 boost speed. Can anyone use that? I don't know. Let's see if Sylvana can use that. Whoops. Nope. Reesmeech? Can you wear the windspun armor? Nope. Okay, nobody can, I guess. True Age Rune, how's it going? They say we can't wear shorts on the sales floor because of dress code. Blah. Give that to Humphrey. Okay. Last Man Standing, that's the new show, right? I think we just started that. Blick doesn't have the Thunder Orb equipped? Oh no, he's still got his lightning rune. We need to go back and switch that. We will, because we're doing some grinding here a little bit. Colossus. Humphrey can, it'll transfer to Suikoden 2. Excellent. Yeah, we'll do that when we get back. Ah, there's no good way to do it other than just put him in the party, though. That's better. 116,000. That's what we really need. We need a few more fights like that. I don't want to go up there and fight those guys, do I? We'll get our weapons maxed out fast this way. Oh, nice dodge. No, wait, Last Man Standing was the old show, right? And he's done 3 shows that are all basically the same. What's his new one with the cars? That's the one we just started watching. Had my first death. Who died? Already at 261. It's not going to take much to get to about 500. That should be close, maybe? Oh no, the elevator guy. That's horrible. Poor elevator guy. Oh, just got him one shot. That's I didn't even think about how difficult that would be. Putting people into the party, joining later, and then having to kind of go back and find easy places to level them. So does that mean you're also not going to use the elevator? Surely not, right? Just didn't register the 20% HP increase to enemies. Archie was great and right about most things. The few things he was wrong about made great comedy. It let him teach good lessons too. Like when Archie was wrong, he was really wrong. And that was kind of the point, was for Archie to be wrong and for everyone to recognize that Archie was wrong and for him to learn from it. Here we go. Let's take this guy out. Five damage short of killing them. Oh no. But also, hey, Vash, did I say good evening? I don't think I did. Good evening. Oh yeah, he has a new show because Last Man Standing ended. He has a new show where he owns a car shop and his daughter and her children moved back in with him after his wife died. And it's got Stifler in it from the American Pie movies. I think his daughter is played by Kat Dennings. See, when we run out of spells, that gives us a good reason to go back and see how close we are. But we do have to drop someone and to put the wind spun armor on Humphrey. And then we can get them back right away. Attack. Just keep using this in case somebody gets hit. Shifting gears. Thank you. That's what it's called. Yeah, my wife and I just started that one not too long ago. I don't know how far it is into the season or anything like that, but it's not bad. It's basically the same as the last 2 shows he did. It does kind of makes light of some issues that it probably shouldn't, but I think that that's where the point of the start is. It's just the very beginning, and he's kind of learning through having these younger children with him. I'll be interested to see if it progresses much. I'm honestly not sure if it'll get more than 1 season. It's okay, but I don't know if it's got staying power. Hey, that's not bad. That's a good place to head back out. Once again, for anyone who just arrived after the beginning, I'm very sorry for doing this on stream. I had intended to do this tonight, and instead I got tickets to go see the new Jurassic World movie, like a pre-screening. And I didn't want to pass that up because I always like to be the first person to get to see a movie. Backwards sometimes, but not malicious. That makes a difference. It does. That's what I was saying, though, is I don't know if the world could see him that way now. Sometimes I feel like in the US, we've become so like ideologically zealous that we assume anybody who is backwards at all from our point of view is just evil and can't be changed. And that's an unfortunate way to be. Everyone should, you know, we can communicate with people and try to change their minds and come to agreements. They're not instantly evil just because they disagreed with us once. Second floor? I think so. Yes. There we go. Now you got me talking political on a gaming stream. That's gonna get me in trouble. I'm gonna end up canceled before the end of the night. Yes, it was. There's a horrific scene, an absolutely horrific scene that is one of the best scenes ever recorded. Her acting is amazing in this scene. Where it's handling sexual assault, and if you haven't seen it, there's your warning. It'll make you cry. It's so incredibly well acted on her part. Man, what a good scene in such an old show. I will disagree with you. You can say I'm a good person, but I will tell you, I'm not necessarily a good person. I'm just a person who's trying to be good. I'm trying to be a better person every day. So let's see. We need to switch people so that we can put this armor on Humphrey. And then switch back. Choose to real 100%. Get Smart is one of my favorite comedy. Oh, cringe now when the craw shows up and they don't have the episode with. It doesn't ruin my enjoyment. They say, well, that's not cool. Now I move on. That's what I try to keep in mind, that there are things that are a product of their time. And I hate that there are people who will watch that and be hurt by it. And I wish that wasn't the way, but to think that we've moved forward is great. There we go. Now all we have to do... Oh, the Claw was a member of Chaos. He was Asian, so he did the R's instead of L's thing. Ah, okay. Okay. See, I never watched the show. I had no idea. Let's transfer this to Humphrey. Have some gear, Humphrey. Equip Humphrey with windspun armor. Humphrey goes over to the next game, right? Because that's why we gave him that. I'm going to take him down real quick and see if his weapon's upgraded. Because upgrading his weapon will do us some good in the next game, won't it? The rest of us are all flawed. Exactly. We can, like I said, we can just try to be a little better every day. Oh, I'm just shy of being able to upgrade his weapon to the last, to 16. Oh, well. It has to be maxed, doesn't it? If we max his weapon, then it gets a bonus in the next game. Change, remove, Humphrey. Although Potch is really, really easy to come by in the second game. Who did we take out? Oh, yeah. Where is she? Tingar, there you are. Back in the party, Tingar. All right, now we need to just go make enough money to get one piece of armor for Flick and helmets for everyone. And then we're good to continue. Request teleportation. Let's go to Gregminster. Gets a bonus to their level if they're over 60. If their weapons are over 12, they get a bonus. Okay, cool. Because most of those people probably have a weapon over 12. Or of at least 12. I don't know that anyone else is going to be level 60 or higher. This party may be the only ones who hit level 60. Now, everyone in this party except Sylvana is in the next game, so that's good. We don't need nearly as much money for this night. Oh, did I stay in the inn? I did not. Oops. Well, that was dumb. One part of the whole reason we went back was to refill Reesmeech's spells. That's how we know when we're done with this area. When Reesmeech runs out of spells, then we have enough money to move on. Let's sleep. Man, at the pace I'm going, I have absolutely no doubt that True Rage Rune is definitely going to catch up with me before I can finish. Like, probably not finish this game, but before I finish both of them, absolutely. That's what that's what I was thinking. You'll catch up in 2 for sure. I'm still thinking there's a chance we'll finish this game tonight. Even with wasting the first 45 minutes. I'm sure you can. Okay, good. Good. That's what we need. All right, this is exactly the party we're looking for. Only section of the game where I don't get limited by a randomizer. Wait, is that because you're forced into your entire party at this point in the game? Ah, because you got to go recruit. Dang, you're already that far. That's crazy to me. That's a little bit of a grind. Leveling a few people there. Oh yeah, we're in great shape. We'll get one more save in before we move on. Oh man. We're getting real luck with these parties this time. All the potch. And a mega medicine. I could use a few more of those actually. Kyrgyz with fortune and Taiho and Yamku with prosperity, so things go quickly. That would make a big difference. You're probably smart enough not to forget to turn on your fast forward too, which about half the time I haven't done. Would love to hit 60, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Don't turn that on 90% of the time. At least I'm not the only one then. Too many times playing without it. It becomes easy to forget. Ooh, Echidna. I don't think we've seen an Echidna in here before. We're just gonna do the same thing as before. I don't want to take a chance on how tough an Echidna is. $59. All right, that's the last of that spell. That should be enough potch to finish buying our gear. Go back, save, change our runes back out, and head for the end of the game, I guess. All right, silver hats for everyone. Dragon armor for Flick. Oh, a master's robe for Sylvana. We're not going to bother with the rest of this. They're not that tough, except for Knuckles. Do I have enough for everyone to get one? All right, that's it. Equip. Silver hat. Now everybody's got a little bit of a self-heal at least. It's not much, but it'll be great. Man, I wish Luke could get better gear. Shield. There was a shield? Oh yes. Earth shield for Flick over the Chaos shield. Good call. Thank you. Let's get some of this stuff out of our inventory now. All right. Go back and switch our runes back out. Party item. Remove our prosperity runes. Reattach our Mother Earth. Oh, I need to remove the lightning rune. Attach, here we go, Cyclone. And attach Flick's Thunder Orb. Drop off what we don't need. Oh, I should have stayed in the inn because I want these characters to be full health and full spells. But I am going to go ahead. We're going to transfer out a couple of people for a second. Save early, save often, right? Pirates obtained. Congrats. Fourth floor. We're gonna drop everyone from the group for just a second. We're gonna put this same group back together in a minute, but we're gonna drop everyone for now until we spend all of our money. Sylvana gone, Luke gone, Tengar gone. We can only afford to. We only have 3 spaces. Humphrey needs 1 more. I know Humphrey's in the next game. Stallion's in the next game. And let's see, Kasumi's in the next game, I think. George Nelson withdraws. Sheena is in the next game, but will I use Sheena? Sure. Sheena works. I don't care. We're just going to use up the rest of our money, leveling their weapons as much as we can. See if we can get everyone up there. Oop. I want the elevator. It's a long way down. Second floor. Kasumi, Valeria, Hicks, Tengar, and Fudge. And Tengar is maxed currently, so that's good. And then Humphrey should only need 1 level. There, Humphrey's done. We used Stallion a lot last time we played 2. I actually really liked having Stallion in the party in the last time. We're not going to get very far. Well, we got you over. We got you over the 12 mark. All right, back to our old party. We'll do it again if we have to come back. But I don't know that we'll be coming back another time. Okay. Where is everybody? There's Luke. My brain is braining very slowly tonight. There's Tengar. I'm missing Sylvana as I go through. There she is. Sylvana! There you are. Brain no make good smart. No good smarting brain. Formation. This formation works just fine for me. You know what I will do again? I'm going to stop at the first floor again. And now that we've done that, we'll save one more time. All right, here we go. The end is nigh. Ish. Nigh-ish, because I don't know if we'll be able to beat it once we get there. We'll see. Hey, Vash, thank you very much for the reminder. I would appreciate it if anyone wanted to do that. That would be nice and helpful. I didn't want to fight those guys. Those guys kind of stink because they can like teleport out of the way of everything. That was a very early heal. These Imperial Guards are a little tougher than some. Keep going. I actually really like the way we've got this set up right now. It's a really good little team, I think. 59 on Luke and 59 on Tengar, 59 on Reesmeech. We might actually hit 60. Anything over here? Nope. Anything else? Nope. All right, how tough are you? You look like you can cast some earth spells. A little bit. Not bad. Ow, everyone's hitting that 59 mark. Come on, we can do it. Anything down here before I go up? Not that I see. Come on, Flick. You're lagging behind, buddy. Okay, now this fight's a little harder. Oh, time for the pawn duel. You've got this. Easy. Oh, not what I intended, but it works nonetheless. I kind of feel just a little bit guilty that I didn't bring the original party with me. It would have been an interesting way to do it. Bring, you know, Pawn and Cleo and Grimmio. Pop us up. Nicely done. Another Mega Medicine. Let's spread that out. We don't need Reesmeech to carry both Mega Medicines. Transfer that to someone in the back row like Tengar. Designing websites for other people is easy for me, but when it comes to myself, I don't know what I want. Oh no. Well, that is always the hard part, is deciding what you want. That's why designing for other people is so much easier, because they're going to tell you what they want and you just have to do the work. It's figuring out how you want it to look that's tough. I hate it. I hate it so much. I took my website down for my 3D printing business because I wasn't running it very well once I started back to work. Been thinking about bringing it back up though. That dragon incense is the most important item in the whole game. Taking over the world, that's the easy part. Finding good people to run it for you, that's the killer. Oh, isn't that true? It's too bad I insist on doing it in the order where you find the people first and then taking over the world. Been holding me back for all these years. Gluing porcelain shelves on my tiled wall. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds super fun. It said nobody ever. But what has to be done has to be done. That's an old song. Come on, Dragon Incense. Doing all the heavy lifting. Dragon Incense and Victor's sword doing all the real work. Oh, Victor, you missed twice and got smacked for it both times. £8-pound shelves. That's heavy. There are so many of these like preordained battles. Let's just end this one fast. That's an ability that can't be used on bosses, so... Same here. The big fight. Getting so close. Almost to 60. Dang, it's gonna use up all of my spells before I get there. There's another Mega Medicine. We'll transfer that to Sylvana. How long is this hallway? Whoops. One more. Just long enough to use up all of my casts of that spell. That's the perfect length of a hallway. Auto-saved. Ah! Well, we can't cast that anymore. I could run out now. I could run out and come back in. I think all of these fights would be gone if we did that. We're okay. We're perfectly fine. Oh, what do we have here? Another horned helm that nobody in our party can wear, I believe. The only person who might be would be Victor. Nope. No horned helms here. Yuck. This fight's going to be fun. Oh, that was mean. Oh, good. We took the other one out before he could attack. Great. Yes! Reesmeech and Tengar have reached level 60. Luke is 2 experience points away. All right, there's Luke and Victor at level 60 and Sylvana for what that matters. which is not much. Oh, that's upstairs. Okay. Power ring. We must be, there's a save spot, so we must be very, very close. Who could use a power ring? That be better than either of these? Can't wear the power ring. 14 defense, boosts strength. Who can wear that? Yep. There we go. Lose one. Can you wear the... Nope, can't use that. Darn, that would be so good for him. It makes sense. He's carrying a shield in his offhand. Take him out. We can do it. Oh yeah, this looks like the final approach. Yes, we're here. Well, well, Reesmeach, commander of the Liberation Army, you've come so far. Everyone else roll damage. Ah, come look at my garden. The flowers are in full bloom. Beautiful, is it not? And yet it is all that remains of my empire. Reesmeach, with my own hands I will protect this garden. I will defend the last piece of my empire to the bitter end. Dragon King's sword, give me your strength. Punch him in the nose. He falls backwards over the wall. Game over. The end. All right, three-headed dragon. I gotta remember which one to fight. I think it's the one on the left first. I think. Runes. We're gonna just let it all go. First round, we'll just Dragon Incense, nothing to heal. We will, however, Earth Guardian. Impressed with this boss design? The three-headed dragon's kind of cool. Ouch. That hurts. That hurts a lot. $1,000 damage to one enemy. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that doesn't even hit the left head. That did. We're gonna use all of our magic just getting rid of the left head. This Flood of Kindness, we can cast it like 8 times. That's insane. Oh, that's a yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay, that's okay though. Just Tengar taking damage, that's fine. That's fine. We can handle that. Now we're done with our like big hitter spells on Reesmeech. I don't want to use this yet. They use spells, so I'm not sure if that's going to help. I can't see how much damage that spell does. I'm hoping it's doing something. Okay, we'll save the rest. Heals 1 ally fully. That's good to remember. I don't think her wind does anything to that one. No, it doesn't. So don't use that one at all. The last one nullifies lightning. I know that left head appears to be completely immune to wind. Oh, the left head's gone. Let's see, Smeech, you're not down that much. Re-raise our defense, maybe? I don't know if it'll help much. Okay, there's not bad. Almost 500 damage. Now we're gonna need a heal. Okay, the middle one looks like it's immune to lightning, but maybe the one on the end is making it so it doesn't take any damage from it. So let's have Flick just attack. Until we've got that middle head gone. David, how's it going? 47 minutes. I don't know that we've got 47 minutes left in this game. What do we got? Earthquake again. Shredding Wind definitely hit that middle one harder. 91. That's nothing. Golden Hydra. We got 2 more of those. We'll go with the Dragon Incense again, because why not? Earthquake seems to be doing all right. There's a big hit for us. Oh! Oh! Man, out of nowhere, the right head is gone. All we got left is the center head now. That should die fast. Unless it's just got 5 times as much life as everyone else. Got 1 more earthquake we can go with here. Exactly. There it goes. Gah! He's dead. Your Majesty. Kasim. You've changed, Your Majesty. Why? We believed in you. The little brat's still alive. Yeah, she is. She's like, I won't fight with you, but I'll be there to see you die. Kasim, I miss the days we fought together side by side. You were misled by that woman, that Wendy. Who, me? Barbarossa. Oh my, you've already lost. So much for the Golden Emperor. How dare you insult the Emperor? Oh, don't be silly. Your Majesty. Did he just die? And now it's your turn, Reesmeech. The Empire has fallen, but your soul leader is still mine. Give it to me, now. Kasim, you might be right. Wah. Hey, look. We don't think you were going to get it. These people are not all dead. Grumio's only mostly dead. His body is back to life, but his soul is still stuck inside the rune. Why? Why do you spurn me, Soul Eater? You control life and death, devour souls. Don't you see we are meant for each other? Together we can take our revenge on this wretched world. And yet you reject me. You, the most cursed of runes. Even you refuse to accept me. They did all die. Yeah, at one time they were all gone. Stop. That's enough, Wendy. What are you doing? I'll destroy you with my magic. It's no use, Wendy. The sovereign rune on my Dragon King sword wards off any form of magic. Even that of the gate rune. It didn't ward off the magic we just used on you for like 7 rounds. But you said the black rune. I lied. Ha ha ha. You thought you had me, didn't you? What are you doing, Barbarossa? I loved you. Liar. You only loved the part of me that reminded you of her. That's not true. I wanted to erase the sorrow that lies deep within your eyes, the sorrow of one shunned by others. I loved you, but that was a mistake. My one and only mistake, and it cannot be forgiven. I don't know if that was his one and only mistake. It's just his worst. Please, please don't do this to me, Barbarossa. Too late, I've made up my mind. I have only myself to blame for the loss of my empire. Reesmeech, what brave new world will you build in its stead? Did he think she'd wake up one day and realize she was horribly wrong? I think he thought he could change her, but obviously he never could. Emperor Barbarossa? Please, Emperor. Your Majesty. He's still got a weird voice. Farewell. No! Really, they only fell like 6 feet onto the rampart below. They're all actually fine. It's the end of the Emperor. Yes, and the end of the Empire. And maybe the end of this castle if we don't get out. This place ain't gonna hold much longer. We'd better escape. Well, see ya, generals. You chill here. Go down with the ship, as they say. We're gonna go all the end of Metroid here. Getting out. Come on, run. It's those Liberation Army dogs. Don't let them out of here alive. Reesmeech, I'll hold him off. You go on ahead. Don't be ridiculous. This country still needs you. As for me, whatever rises from the ashes of the Empire, yeah, I won't be much use to it once the fighting's done. Look, it'll be fine. Don't worry. I'll be right behind you. Flick, take care of him. Found out that people have to want to change. Yes, they do. Let's go, Commander. He's doing it for all of us. And we're off. Now then, boys, step on up if you're ready to die. You'll have to rip the heart from my chest before I stop fighting. You know what would have been better? Hey guys, this whole castle's coming down around us. Maybe we just leave. Oh wait, hold on. Can we just let go? Yes. Allowed the Imperial party to flee. What? Flick is still only level 59. I need to fight something. I'd like to get Flick to 60 before we end. So if we get into another, it might be too late. Might be too late because there goes Flick. Flick is dead. Careful, you fool. Odessa chose you. She chose you to rebuild this country. Flick, I didn't get you to level 60, bud. No way I'm letting you get killed here. I never hear the end of it when I see her in the afterlife. Go. Finish what we waited for so long. What Odessa fought and died for. Hurry. Go. Don't die here, Flick. It's a little early for me to see Odessa again. Our reunion can wait until I prove my worth. Where's Reesmeech? He went on ahead. Now we can fight to our heart's content. Yeah, too bad it's you I'm fighting alongside. Like these two aren't best friends. Just tuned in now after Emperor Barbarossa is dead and we lose Victor and Flick. Well, I hope you've had a good day. I hope you had a good day. You're here in time to see the very end. It's time to reload so we can get to 60. It won't take that much for him to catch up. Let's go, Celestial Sword. Jeez, work me to death, why don't you? I swear on my sword, Odessa, you shall not pass. We know better. We know better. They're even gonna be in the new game, right? Look, we won! I can't believe it, we won! Yes, the Empire has finally met its end. We did it! We really did it, Sylvana. Kirkus! Now we can get married. It's finally over, Master Reesmeach. Our empire has fallen. Look, Tingar! We won! We defeated the Emperor. Ow! Ow, quit pulling me so hard! Oh, sorry. Guess that means Black has been avenged. It's over. Hey, old man. Glad you got to be a part of all this before kicking the bucket. Quit calling me old man. He doesn't look that old. Master Liukan, those voices. Have we won? Yes, that's right. I see. Master Liukan, I've long despised war. I always felt it was wrong to take the life of another, no matter the reason. Yet as a military strategist, I've been responsible for the loss of countless lives. I wonder if I made the right choice. Perhaps I should have stayed in that village, whiling away the years, fishing. Well, Sir Matthew, the answer to that question... Have you fallen asleep, Sir Matthew? Rest in peace, my friend. You accomplished so very much. He's never going to get to check all that homework he left with the kids. It is kind of great. Honestly, it's kind of great storytelling. Turned down the position of first president of the Tauren Republic and chosen as first president of the Tauren Republic in Reesmeach's place. Passed away shortly after learning of the Liberation Army's victory. I tried this before. Disappeared along with Leknat, left the Tauren Republic together with Futch without stating their destination. Turned down the position of commander-in-chief and returned to Morovia Castle to help strengthen the northern defenses. Took up the position of commander-in-chief of the Republic Army, left the Republic in search of Uber, who had disappeared, followed after Reesmeach, became the first chairman of the Tauren Republic's Congress, gained influence as head of the Merchants Guild. Weary of battle, she still protects Tio's home to this day. Disappeared in the midst of the final battle. Became a commanding officer in the Tauren Republican Army, acting as mediator with the Village of Elves, refused to join the Republican Army, instead stating his own business. By the time the battle was over, he had already disappeared in the midst of the final battle, appointed as the bow staff instructor in the Republican Army, invited to join the Republican Army but declined and left the Republic, took off on a journey promising he'd return as fastest man in the world, left for some faraway place saying that his contract was over, briefly returned to the Kobold village before departing on a journey, devoted himself to rebuilding the village of the Elves, spends the rest of his days watching over the graves where Barbarossa and Claudia lie, left on a journey to improve his imperfect self, took over command of the Tauren Republican Navy, where she gained military renown, began using the ship for legitimate trade, hoping to make his fortune. Returned to the village of Kaku to continue his carefree existence. Joined Anji in his new business, now spends his days fishing leisurely on the shores of Lake Tauren. Joined Anji in his new business. Having been recognized as a true warrior, he set off on a journey. Joined Hicks on his journey, uninvited, saying that he'd be lost without her. Appointed as commander of the Tauren Republic Border Guard. Invited to join the Republican Army along with Varkas, but disappeared. Wherever Lapont is, she is there by his side. Returned to Calica to live out the rest of his days. Headed north, saying he'd found a good money-making opportunity. Set off on a journey in search of colors that represent freedom. Continued working as a rune sage in the town of Ante. Set off on a journey of training in search of powerful opponents. Having fulfilled his duty as a knight, he announced his retirement. Continues happily serving his master. Became the co-commander of the Capital Guard and became the co-commander of the Capital Guard. Appointed as the secretary of the Tauren Republic. Put in charge of managing the Republic's finances. Departed for a new land in search of her next adventure. I haven't been reading the names. Returned to his fields. Returned to the Dragon Knights in order to train future generations. Returned to Kalan Temple to resume his training. Dedicated himself to rebuilding Gregminster, the new capital. lives a life of elegance in a house with a garden full of roses. Set off on a journey to collect sounds from around the world. Quit the armor business and opened a playhouse, which is a roaring success. Opened a clinic where he saves the lives of many people. Returned to Klon Temple. Having lost his position as a Dragon Knight, he set off on a journey with Humphrey. Returned to the hidden village of Rokaku. Made aware of his own ineptitude, he devoted himself to further training. Weary of worldly affairs, he returned to his cave. Invited to live in the village of Rokaku. Succeeded the title of Master Blacksmith. Headed to the village of the dwarves to continue his training. Made a fortune selling his inventions. Forced her way into Taiho's house and ended up living there. Still, gallivanting around as usual. Appointed as commander of the Tauren Republic's Patrol Corps. Continued to live life in his own indomitable way. Returned to the village of Taean, where he continues to work as a shipwright. Became the Tauren Republic's first judge. Took over the position of astrologer in Leknat's place. Became the most popular dancer in the Republic and now leads a life of luxury. Returned to the domain of the Dragon Knights to resume her duties. Continues to devote himself to his alchemical studies. Departed on a journey in search of new gadgets. Set off on a journey to spread the songs of the Liberation Army to people across the land. Another teleportation blunder sent her flying off to somewhere else. I missed it. Welcome to the, now I'm behind. Returned home and received the inheritance, left home again, saying that adventure was calling, serves as Warren's assistant, started his own business with LaPonte's assistance, returned to the forest, where he hunts alone and lives freely. Set off on a journey to research and write a biography of Matthew. Appointed as the martial arts instructor in the Republican Army, lives in a little house together with her cat, Mina. Retired as Master Blacksmith, and passed on the title to Moose. Still loves some good gossip. Returned to the Kobold village and became its chief. Currently working hard to become the second greatest Kobold warrior, the greatest being Kuromimi. Continued working as the cook at Marie's Inn. Opened a restaurant specializing in stew. Gave up his trusty scythe and became a farmer. This music is amazing. Asked to design a vault for the dwarves, he devotes himself to his task. Went straight and opened a successful inn, no tea. Kept her childhood promise and became Kirkus's bride. Is apparently now training diligently to become a good housewife, still lives in the town of Kaku, and still enjoys playing dice. Given the task of creating decorative windows for the tower, reopened her inn in Gregminster, the new capital of the Republic. It is said that the grounds of Tauren Castle are still filled. Darn it! Now working as a maid in Marie's Inn. It's going faster, isn't it? Devoted himself to designing new baths, became gatekeeper of Tauren Castle at his own request, set out to sea in order to see the edge of the world, vanished along with Gregminster Palace's treasure, realized his long-cherished ambition of owning a store of his own. Working at McDonald's or Starbucks because they aren't qualified for anything else. They're all out there murdering other people. That's what they do. There we go. One down. Hopefully, at some point soon, we're going to see 3 achievements pop. That's what we really need here. Darn, it's such a good game. And the next one's even better. The next one's going to be a whole lot harder to get all those achievements in. Honor Matthew with a moment of silence. Okay, ready? Go. That's about as long as I can be silent. After that, I have to start talking again. It was a good moment. It was a very good moment. I gotta decide the dreaded mole achievement. Some of those achievements are going to be real fun to try to get. The dance achievement, that ought to be fun. All of those mini game achievements. I don't think we can lose any of the cooking mini games either. I think we've got to win all the cooking mini games, so that might take some resets. So what I was going to say, I've got to decide after we finish 2, I'm supposed to move on to Ayuden. Do I need to play the PSP Suikoden game first? That's what I've been trying to decide. Someone said the PSP game is great. Was the PSP game ever released in English, or do they just have an English patch for it? The PSP one is good. I'll have to see if I can get a hold of it. We didn't play it. We didn't play it on the first playthrough of the series, and I'm kind of regretting that we missed it. That's such good music. I really need to just download the soundtrack for this. Some of this music would be amazing for running a tabletop game. Oh, now we get the remaster credits. At least if we have to watch an extra set of credits, we get some good music to listen to. Outsourcing staff. That's a lot of programming. It is a lot of staff to work on a remaster. Beat whack-a-mole on hard, catch every type of fish, get first in the rope climbing, and beat stage 5 of dance. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We're still gonna go for it though. Most of it's Chinese, not Japanese. It tells us who came up with the font, but it doesn't tell us what the font is. It had somebody wrote a manual. I don't think this game came with a manual. Well, thank you. It's gonna be tough, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It might be a nightmare. Might be the most frustrating thing anyone will ever watch ever. Nothing compared to the credits of a Marvel movie. Did you ever sit through the credits at the end of the Spider-Man game on PlayStation 4? Talk about some long credits. That, and if you ever finish the credits of A Realm Reborn in Final Fantasy 14, they're like an hour and 10 minutes long or something crazy. But I think the Spider-Man credits are like 45 minutes. For nothing more than to watch you struggle. That's right. My pain is your entertainment. Too cheap to play Final Fantasy. You know, there are like Final Fantasy 14 has literal months worth of free content. If you've never paid for an account before, like the first 6 years of that game's content are all free, and it takes hundreds of hours to get through all of it. I wouldn't recommend it if you don't like MMOs. It's very MMO. The first A Realm Reborn moves a little slow, but it's a good game. It's a good game. I'm going to give it my best shot. I tend to get really frustrated with mini games though. Oh, that's a very nice special thanks. Oh, post-credits scene. Oh, we get like this special picture because Gremio lived. The Gate Rune War trophy earned. Yay! Ultimate Tenkai Star trophy earned. And the Stars of Destiny assembled. There we go. Those are the 3 we're looking for. Any idea what game you'll do after Suikoden 2 and Ayuden Chronicle? I'm not 100% sure. I had been considering starting a super long play of all of the Dragon Quest games, but I have a lot of games I'd like to play. So if you've got one that you prefer, or take a look in the Discord, there's a coming soon section where there's a bunch of games listed that I would definitely love to play. If you've got one you'd like to see next, let me know. Because I'm always open for pretty much anything. And then, you know, because Dragon Quest 1 and 2, they're getting a remaster soon. I've already got the remaster for 3. Final Fantasy Tactics is getting a remaster soon. And then there's a million old games. Lots of PS2 era games I would like to give a chance to. Oh, and what was the one Topher said we needed to play? Was it? I don't remember. I've already got it downloaded even. It was an older PS1 game. Like Valiant something. I don't remember. I'll have to look. So we got lots of options. Playing for a while. Has 24 DLC bundles. Whew. Shadow Hearts would be good. Those are both really good games. I've never finished either one. I've played them both, never finished either one. So those would be good ones to hit. I'll make sure that gets on the list. All right. Well, there we go. You gotta have Suikoden and Starleap on the list. I might have to do some special stuff when that one comes out and give it a try. You know, I've never played a Persona game. I've never played a single game in that series. So if I get started, we'll have to play the whole thing. That's how I roll. Once I start, I gotta play all of it. If we can get them, whatever we can get, we'll play. All right. So there we go. We're going to end just a little bit early tonight. We have finished our playthrough of Suikoden 1. Samurai Pizza Cats has a game coming out soon. That's hilarious. We will come back tomorrow night, get a fresh start, heading into our platinum playthrough of Suikoden 2 HD Remaster. so many playthroughs to watch and catch up on. There's not that many to catch up on. There's a lot of videos of series that I started and never got a chance to finish. I've even thought about moving them to be private so that nobody got too into them, because I suck at making videos. I like to stream, but there is some good stuff out there. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out with me, for helping me through this game. I hope you'll be back tomorrow to continue into Suikoden 2 and whatever the future holds. Until then, stay sharp and be excellent to each other. I'll see you soon.